Hola chicos. In this video, we are going to practice a little bit with the comparatives that we learned about yesterday, which is just comparing some people. So this is for Anthony kids. So if you're at Eisenhower, go watch your own video. Okay, so here's some results from a little survey I did that I sent out to the teachers at Anthony. I recorded their edad, age, and their altura in centimeters. Altura is height, and height in Spain is recorded in centimeters, not in feet and inches. So if you want to see my little note here, for example, I am 5'6", but in Spain I would say yo mido 167, which is 167 centimeters. So just to give you an idea, Mrs. Ingram and I are 5'6". So we are going to use these results to answer some of these questions. Using the comparative structure that we learned yesterday. So if you need to brush up on that before you do this, go ahead and do that now. Okay, so La Señora Olsen, La Señora Coles. So we're talking about height here. Olsen, 157, Coles, 175. So, La Señora Olsen es más baja que la Señora Coles. El señor Snyder y la señora Ingram. Using the above results, el señor Snyder es más alto que la señora Ingram. Just a reminder to make sure that this is agreeing with the first person. So alto for Mr. Snyder and alta for Mrs. Olsen. 3. Señora Klein y señora Triana, el señor Eckleberry. Son más bajas que, don't forget that K, el señor Eckleberry. Make sure you have bajas and son, because we're talking about Klein and Triana. 4. Señor Lee, señora Triana, el señor Snyder. Son más bajos que. Again, make sure we have son and bajos because we're talking about two people here. And finally, this could be a little different. Yo, Senora Ingram. So this is going to be different. I'm going to put, because actually Miss Ingram and I are the same. Yo no soy más alta que. In my case, that's what I'm going to put. So, alta and soy, because it's yo, and I'm a girl. So, for you people out there, number 5, alta or alto or bajo or baja has to agree with you if you're a boy or a girl. And soy, because you're saying yo. So, make sure that those agree right there. Keep moving on. If you have questions about that, you may want to go do some more practice before moving on. So here we've talked about some heights that you gathered from my survey results. And now we are going to scroll down and you are going to compare your teachers. So you're not going to just talk about height. You are actually going to talk about other things, other adjectives. So you can use vocab like simpático, cómico, serio, trabajador, atlético, artístico, etc. Make sure you use complete sentences. So let's go with an obvious one for everyone who knows either of us. You'll definitely know this. La profesora McCoy es menos artística que la señora o profesora Snyder. Artística. Okay, so if you have me and Miss Snyder, you can even copy that sentence if you'd like. But then the rest of these sentences are going to be about your teachers. Make sure, again, you're using ser, menos or más, an adjective, and then que. And if you're talking about more than one, you can use some. So go ahead and do some comparisons down here about your teachers. Okay. When you're done with that, come back, but you might want to pause the video. Okay, so now we're in part 3, so you should be done with parts 1 and 2. This is the part where we're going to talk about some irregulars. So saying más que and menos que are the regular way to compare things, like más alto, más simpático, menos cómico, menos interesante, whatever. So here we have a couple that are irregular, and they are irregular because they do not use más or menos before them. They agree in number with the first noun. They do not agree in gender because they don't have gender on these, and you'll see what I mean. So looking at this, we have mayor. I'm reading this off. Mayor is older. And if you wanted to say it in plural, it'd be mayores. To make it plural, you just add es to the word. So mayor or mayores. Younger is menor or menores. Mejor or mejores. Peor o peores. So mis tíos son mayor. This is actually a typo. My computer hates me. I'm sure you guys can feel that pain. Mayores. Yes. Mis tíos son mayores que mi tía. My uncles are older than my aunt. So here you'll see that mayores is plural because tíos is plural. If not, it would just be mayor. Okay, so using the survey above, we're going to compare some ages. We're going to just be using here mayor or menor, or mayores or menores. We're not going to get into mejor or peor, although I guess you could if you really want. Okay, el señor Snyder es que la señora Klein. Scroll up if you need to, but I remember this. La señora Talchek is oh, I remember this one too. Scroll up if you need to. La señora Ingram y la señora Klein son. Okay, think about this one. Scroll up. But there's two of them. Ingram and Klein. Hope you got that one. Mayores, because there's two of them right there. And it has to agree in number. Cuatro. La señora Coles es que señora Olsen. Whoa. My pencil just went crazy on me. Menor. El señor Snyder y el señor Lee son menores. Did you get the ES? Because we have Lee and Snyder, two of them. And they're younger than Mr. Eccleberry. Okay, how'd you do? Canvas message me if you are not getting this, or do some extra practice. So the last thing you're going to do is number 5. Also, you can check your answers, but you probably already did if you're watching this video. Okay, so you are going to describe the ages of yourself and then 2 other people. They can be classmates, friends, or family members using mayor que or menor que. So you can talk about your friends in class. You can talk about your siblings, whoever you want to do. So I'm going to leave this one up to you, but it's going to obviously start with yo soy blah, 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 talking about some friends or family. I would put yo soy mayor que mis hermanas, pero soy menor que mi madre. It's kind of an obvious one, but you don't have to be creative here. And then when you're done, go ahead and submit that. Can't wait to see it.